each other, and they'd sexually touch each other. And I would do the same with this other little girl, because I was curious. And all I remember thinking is, well, this is a bad thing that we're doing. But I liked it. I liked touching her. But I liked it when she touched me. And well, there was a long way to I tried to forget about it, but when I turned 7 years old, I was shown pornography over the internet by a friend of mine. He was accessing sites. He was about a year or two older than me. And it wasn't like he was looking at it. It was just, he was disgusted, probably, as I was, about what was happening. It showed, like, a couple things I remember. It was a girl, completely naked, and she was masturbating and looking up at the sky, looking forward. And in another clip that he showed me, it showed like these two people with their legs kind of spread out and this connection or something. I don't know. Too disgusting to try to remember. And well, another thing that happened that same year is I found out that my friend would continue to sexually advance for my sister. He would take her to the curtains, so my sister told us, and he would want. And he would ask her to touch his penis, you know, his genitals. And I didn't know this was happening, because sometimes he would send me away, and I thought he just wanted to play with my sister alone. He was a good friend, and sadly, he did that thing. And so when it was found out, he tried to deny it, but I guess he felt guilty or something, or embarrassed. And that just hit me pretty bad. Anyway, we lived in San Francisco, we moved here, and before that, I want you to also know that my father, I love my father. I love him, but he was emotionally abusive sometimes to me, my sisters, and my mother. And if you're listening, Dad, I don't know who's going to watch this tape. The people who are watching this tape are probably detectives or something. And I'm sorry if I'm not discussing the details of what I'm going to do, because I'm still on the planet. I already have a 20-gauge shotgun with a number of rounds. I'll show it to you in a few minutes. But what I really am interested in getting is a carbine. High-point model 995 carbine. 9mm rounds. I can't wait to get it. I'm going to have to find it first. Can't wait. And, you see, what happened was that my father was emotionally abusive sometimes. He was always making threats that we had to be good students. He wanted to make something out of us because he loved us, but sadly, he used tough love against me and my sisters. He would get very angry sometimes when we'd get hurt, and he would sometimes physically discipline us for getting hurt. Do you realize how ludicrous that is? I know you're probably confused, like, what? Here, I'll give you an example. For example, one time, I fell down. Well, no, my sister, my little sister Teresa, who's autistic, she fell down while she was climbing the furniture. And then he got all mad, and he quickly took her to the bathroom and put cold water on her. And he would yell all the time whenever one of us would get hurt. He would say, oh, come here, you got hurt here, no. And then he would make threats. If we were doing something that we were going to get hurt, he said, don't do that again because you're going to get hurt, and then I'm going to hit you. He would say, don't do that because you're going to get hurt, and then I'm going to hit you. Don't do that, you're going to get hurt, and I'm going to hit you. Don't do that, you're going to get hurt, and I'm going to hit you. Don't do that, you're going to get hurt, and I'm going to hit you. Don't do that, you're going to get hurt, and then I'm going to hit you. Then we'll see how much you cry. You see, it was all threats. Everything was threats with it. It was all threats. Everything was a freaking threat. And I can't take it anymore. I cannot continue. I hate remembering it, but for some reason I keep remembering everything. And I'm trying to forgive him for what he did. But I just can't. I love my father, but sadly he was just so hard on us. And I feel I've been traumatized. And not just me, I'm not being prideful. He was hard on my mother, he was hard on my two sisters, and he blamed my mother for what happened to Teresa. Because in his mind, if Teresa if mom had not have wanted another child, Teresa wouldn't have been born autistic. And he was emotionally abusive. He was always making threats. He treated my mother like a child. He was the dominant macho guy. And I just stood and watched as he would constantly yell at everyone. And I'm not saying it was all abusive. He was a very loving father. He would help me with school projects. He would do everything. But sadly, he had two personalities. Dual personalities. And unfortunately, they were both sprout out. He was like a drill sergeant. I've been in the National Guard where I'm supposed to be pending a discharge, but he was exactly like a drill sergeant. Do this, do that, or I want to punish you. He'd be all smiling, but they say, do this, do that. And I can't take it anymore. I cannot take these feelings anymore. And I'll explain it better. I'm just going to get into the things here. Anyway, later on in my life, I began to put on weight because I was so shy. I was disgusted by everything that was going on. I thought, how can this exist in the world? How can these bad, disgusting things exist? I thought to myself, why does it exist? Why does it exist? Why does pornography exist? Why? It should be freaking banned. But it's impossible because it'll probably be created illegally, like drugs and alcohol that was created during the Depression. So that's frustrating to know that even though you take something out, it's going to exist. And that's the thing, I do not want to live in a world where it exists. My mother always told me, Alvaro, just try not to think about it. Why can't I think about it? I have to think about it because it exists. The point is it exists. And the very thought of it existing, and I can harm children, stops. Anyway, we moved here in North Carolina the beginning of 5 years. And when I moved here, it was all better, better than San Francisco. Well, I miss my family, but I like the country and everything. It was a pretty good place to be in. But then this is when the problems started to come in. Freshman year in high school, it was great. Very great. I was a little obese, but I didn't really seem to notice that much. And I wasn't insulted or anything. I was still shy. I was very shy at first. And also I had a big falling out with my friend who would do that stuff to my sister. I was kind of upset with him, but